So there we go. After about 3/4 of an hour of swearing and cursing and cuts, we got the seat base out.
All that because we were trying to save these 50-year-old bolts in order to put them back in.
Well, that's right, yeah, because they are classics, aren't they?
Yes, indeed.
I'm sure Rovers North sell rusty ones to match.
Yeah.
They've been left out for 15 years.
Yep.
Yeah, so the thing we've got to do now, if you've noticed you're not familiar with the left-hand drive, the handbrake's on the wrong side, actually.
Of course not.
So to get the gearbox out, we've got to take the handbrake off. So hey, actually it's not too bad now, is it? So it's prop shafts off, handbrake off, clutch mechanism off, bolts out the mounting, because these gearboxes have got a welding cross member, so we have to take the box out from the top. That sounds like a lot of fun. Oh, look at this here. Put some penetrating oil in, Michelle.
Yeah, it will be easier, right?
Yeah, I think so. It's on the front now. So, yeah, not too bad. But like I say, we've got to strip that box down. There's something seriously amiss. Right, better get on with it, eh?
Yep.
I wonder what the rest of it's like. I wonder what that overdrive's like.
Yeah.
Huh?
Nice overdrive.
It looks nice. I bet it's noisy. They all were. They came out at factory noisy, didn't they?
Yeah, it was a factory option.
What was to keep you awake, stop you falling asleep? It's the driver aid. You know, they have them things now that if you put on your head and if you nod enough, an alarm goes off. These you can't sleep because of the bloody overdrive screaming away. Oh well, never mind. Yeah, so not too bad. I think that's the worst job, isn't it?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Getting the seat base out, because somebody had put different nuts and bolts and everything. We're not going to do that when we put it back together. We're going to do it the proper way.
Yeah.
Right, let's get on. Right, so it's nearly 5 o'clock now, and we've got all the bolts out. We couldn't get the pin out of that linkage. Just about every bolt holding the bell housing on was a different nut, and we couldn't get through it. We couldn't get to them. The linkage down here was a bit seized up. That was a problem. So now we're going to sling it, try and take it through the door. But first of all, we've got to lift it up and put a block of wood on the back of the engine, and then we can move it back a little bit. It's been a bit of a naughty job. The bolts did come out though, didn't they? They did eventually succumb to brute force and ignorance. But I think we're going to have to replace these studs with some nuts that we have known quality and make them go back on again. But like I say, we took the overdrive off because the speedo cable's held on by 3 tiny bolts and we just couldn't get to them, so we took the overdrive off. We've got to take it off anyway to get the gearbox split down, so it doesn't really matter. It gives us opportunity to check everything out. We again, because we couldn't get that pin out of there, we had to take the clutch hose off. So now we can take, once that gearbox is on the bench, then we can strip it down. So not too bad. Not too bad at all. I don't know what we're going to find inside, but it could be a lot of fun. Right, let's try and get this box lifted out. We'll try and film it, eh? That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, we're on. We're rolling. So, where are we now? Did you get the bolts out of the
Yep, the
foot?
bolt's down on this side.
Just drop it down ever so slightly onto the block of wood. That's it. Well, now what we need to do is somehow get sideways and pull it off the spline. On the top of the toolbox, Michelle, there's the pry bar. I'll put it away. Like that black bar. Let it go. Yes. Oh, look at that! Absolutely perfectly balanced. That is just how I planned it. Just leave it like that.
Yeah, I think it's a perfect fit.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to get that out the door, but never mind. Well, that was a bit of a balls up, wasn't it? I think so. Yeah, I should put the strap further back. Okay. Well, it must have been about 10 years or something since I messed about. Last time I did it with the forklift. Oh, your friend's car, I did it with the forklift. Yeah, so that's a bit of a problem, but I think now...
You can drop it down.
Well, we can drop it down again.
On the cross member, and then we can move the strap back.
Yeah, the strap will go back. these things, you know, we put this as a part of the drama. I think people like drama.
Yeah, lower it down.
Yeah.
That's it.
Is that all we can go?
No.
Yeah, that was it was around that wrong. Right there. Right, okay.
There we go.
Pump up the volume. That's better.
Yeah.
Remember in the old days, Michelle, we used to pull these out when we were lads just with our bare hands. No cranes or anything like that. Keep going. Might have to take the roof off.
Or the steering wheel.
Yeah, look at that now, that's a lot better, isn't it? Are we up high enough?
Yep.
Alright, well, should we start to pull back a bit? Hold on, can you hold that? Because it's going to tip. That's it. Let's get it on the floor.
Should we drop it, or where do you want to put it?
I want it on the bench, but I was thinking about
What we can do is
strip the transfer case off here,
could be.
make it lighter, then bang it in the parts washer, wash it off, and leave it. Take the bits tomorrow. I won't do it too tight now.
No,
I'm an old man now.
The goal today was to take it out.
Was it?
Yep.
I thought it was to take it out, put it, assemble it, put it back in again.
We did not know what kind of parts we needed.
Right, so let's do that then. Let's get this transfer case off. That wasn't too bad, and we did it from the wrong side.
Indeed.
You're supposed to do it from the other side.
Yes.
I don't know what they mess about with these manuals. We should also take a look at the clutch.
Yep.
Do all these little things whilst we're there. But that was alright, that wasn't backbreaking, was it?
Let it loose.
A rattling good fit. So let's we'll stop this film here, and then we'll go and we'll take that transfer case off, and then we can manhandle it down to the parts washer.
Yep.
It's quite light. Right, back in a moment. When we were having a look at this this gearbox, I noticed something quite unusual. If you can see in here, the end of there's supposed to be a thread in a shaft on there. Well, there isn't anything at all, and you can see the oil flinger has been catching on the teeth, and that's been moving backwards and forwards. You know something? I've got a sneaking feeling that that's been the root cause of our problem, why the gearbox is gone. Because third and fourth, or first and second, is at the back of the gearbox, not at the front. We'll know when we get into that. I think that's what it is. But we've just had a look at the overdrive, and there's no piece of shaft in there. But that looks like a clean brake, but it's been rubbing on something at some time. So we're sort of calling it a day now, supper time now, and we'll come back to this maybe tomorrow, because we didn't realise we've got to take so much off. It's not like a Defender at all. It's been a long time since we've done one. So we'll sign off this now, and we'll come back another day, maybe tomorrow, maybe Sunday. We'll get it stripped down and make a list of parts that we need. Alrighty, see you later, bye.